Welcome to the Shenzhen Arena for the second session on semi-finals day at the LI-NING China Masters, the sixth and the last of the Super 750 events on the HSBC BWF World Tour, and also the last qualifying event before the World Tour finals to be staged in Hangzhou in a couple of weeks' time. And the World Tour Finals trophy is brought into the arena today by Yin Rong, representative of Shenzhen Sports Industry Group. And the World Tour Finals is just for the best of the best, the culmination of the World Tour, where only the top 8 players and pairs in each of the 5 disciplines will qualify. So, as I was saying, it is the second session on semi-finals day, and we start with men's singles, and it's an all-Danish affair. Anders Antonsen is looking to reach his 6th final of the year. He's up against the reigning and 2-time Olympic champion, Viktor Axelsen. Then it'll be the first of the women's doubles, and the Olympic bronze medalists against the Olympic silver medalists. Matsuyama and Shida of Japan are the defending champions, and they're up against the new world number ones, Lu Shengshu and Tang Ning, who are today looking to reach a 7th final in their last 8 tournaments played. Then it's the first of the men's doubles, and Gautama and Isfahani, a first semi-final for them at 750 level in only their 4th 750 tournament. They're up against the very exciting He Ji-ting and Ren Qianwu in their 2nd consecutive semi-final at this event. Then it's the second of the women's doubles, and the new Japanese pair of Fukushima and Matsumoto looking to reach a 2nd final in 2 weeks in only their 2nd tournament together. They're up against the winners of the China Open, Li and Luo. But then we finish with the 2nd men's doubles, and a very exciting new pair from Korea, Jin Yong and Seo Xiang-jae, up against Ranki Reddy and Shetty, the beaten finalists from last year, who are in their 1st tournament since the Olympic Games. Well, with men's singles being our first semi-final of this evening's session, a chance for us to look at the draw from the quarter-final stage. 6 different nationalities, because as you can see, 2 players from China, 2 from Denmark. Only 5 seeds at quarter-final, only 2 in the bottom half of the draw. All 4 quarter-finals, 2 games, and as you can see, semi-finals, well, 1 has already been played, and Jonathan Christie has beaten the current world number 1, Shi Yu-chi, in a match lasting just 47 minutes. So who will join Christie in tomorrow's final? We know it will be a Dane, but which one? Antonsen or Axelsen? First to emerge is the number 3 seed, Anders Antonsen. Won the last tournament that he played. That was his home event, the Denmark Open. In fact, he's twice won the Denmark Open, the only 2 Super 750 titles that he's ever won. And now it is the reigning and 2-time Olympic champion, Viktor Axelsen, also a 2-time former world champion. Add to that 3 times European Championship gold medalist and twice winner of the All England. Oh, that's absolutely adorable. Well, he's a father of 2 young girls himself, so obviously, plus the fact that he speaks Mandarin fluently, able to communicate with the young mascots bringing the players onto court. Well, this, I can tell you, will be a 10th meeting between these 2 players, and of the previous 9, as you can see, Viktor Axelsen has won 6 of them, including the last 3. The last time they met was in the semi-final of the World Tour Finals last year, so they haven't played until now at all in 2024. So Antonsen has won the toss of the coin and has chosen to start the near side of the court, which means that he will be hitting with the drift. And for Axelsen, Well, this is his first semi-final at the China Masters. Also happens to be a first semi-final for Antonsen. So this new territory at this particular 750 event for both of these players. Antonsen really has had a terrific year, looking today to reach his 6th final of 2024. The 5 previous finals he's contested, he's won 4 of them: the Malaysian Open, the Indonesian Masters, the European Championships, and of course that Denmark Open I was telling you about. 27 years of age from Aarhus, and that equates to about 6'1". Currently 3 on the world ranking, but has been as high as 2. That was back at the end of September 2022. He's already qualified for the World Tour finals because he's number 1 on the race to those finals. All of his matches in 2 straight games, including yesterday's quarter-final against the Olympics semi-finalist Lakshya Sen. So to Viktor Axelsen, who is a very tall man indeed, 194, equates to 6'4", 30 years of age, and he's currently world number 2, but did spend a total of 183 weeks as world number 1. 3 titles for him this year. That was the Malaysia Masters, of course, the Olympic Games, and since the Olympic Games, the Hong Kong Open as well. So he seems to have got better as the tournament has progressed, doesn't he? A long, hard battle against Koku Watanabe in the first round, and then the winner of the China Super 1000, Wen Hongyang, the left-hander, and yesterday against Ng Ka Long. He really does have a superb record against Ng Ka Long. He won that quarterfinal yesterday, Axelsen, pretty comfortably in under 40 minutes. So Antonsen's coach, his older brother, Casper. So these 2 players very much keep the coaching in the family, because as far as Axelsen's coach, it's his father-in-law. There he is. Henrik Ruhr, better known as PK. So our umpire for this one is Xiaofeng and Manfred Chu from Hong Kong, China, as the service judge. Now, just wanting the court to be pristine before the start of play. Well, I have to say, Antonsen looks very fired up for this.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Anders Antonsen, Denmark. And on my left, Viktor Axelsen, Denmark. Viktor Axelsen to serve, level, play.
So the Olympic champion Viktor Axelsen getting this semi-final underway against Anders Antonsen, fellow Dane. Well, I think Antonsen is going to try and pressurise the low serve of Axelsen, and I wouldn't be at all surprised if he tries to play a lot of rallies where he's using the fast, flat exchanges. I think it's going to be quite a battle for the front of the court as well. Well, of course, we're guaranteed a Dane in the final, and it will only be a 2nd time at the 15th edition of the China Masters that a Dane has reached the final, and it'll be the first time in 18 years since Peter Gader lost to Chen Jin in the final in 2006 when the event was staged in Chengdu. Oh, that was going wide. Amazing defence. Missed it. Oh, but it's all good. I think Axelsen will win that challenge. I saw that was clearly wide. I've got a very good view of that line. I thought earlier in the week that Axelsen might have a bit of a head cold. He was busy blowing his nose at the intervals. Yeah, good challenge. I thought that was wide. Seemed to be struggling with his breathing as well. Axelsen protecting the back of the courts and left himself vulnerable at the front. That's a lovely little block to the net from Antonsen.
Thank you.
Great flick serve. Just wide. Yeah. And Axelsen looking a little bit nervous at the moment. Another one pushed long. Well, I know that the drift has changed during the week. At the start of the week, the shuttle was definitely flying a little quicker, coming towards us as we looked down on during the rallies. Then it changed to the opposite direction. It depends on how the aircon is on. Well, the interesting scenario, by my calculations, and I always really like to get my calculations checked by Steen Pedersen before I verbalise it, but I'm going to verbalise it anyway. I think that should Antonsen win this title, so obviously he will, if he were to beat Axelsen in today's semi-final and go on to win the final tomorrow against Jonathan Christie, I think Antonsen will overtake, that's missed as well, I think Antonsen will overtake Viktor Axelsen to become world number 2.
3-6.
Both these players will be at the World Tour finals. Axelsen, because he gets an invitation as the Olympic champion.
Thank you.
Cool goods.
Service over. 7-3.
I'm getting more and more the sense that the drift has reverted to how it was at the beginning of the week. Oh, that's perfect length on that shot from Antonsen. Perfection.
Service over. 4-7.
Yeah, he thought about leaving it. Played it at the last moment. Oh, crikey, was that worth a challenge? It was cool, good. Super third shot from Axelsen.
5-7.
Yeah, simply didn't get the shuttle over the tall man. Antonsen's got to give the shuttle either more deception or more height. Yeah, more height on that one is the answer. It's long.
Service over. 8-5.
It's going wide.
Service over. 6-8.
That's well judged. Well, considering that he was 1-6 down, now only 1 point in it, this is a very good comeback by Axelsen. Missed it. Back level. 7 of the last 9 points for the Olympic champion.
Thank you.
That's flick serve error.
Service over. 9-8.
Lapse in concentration. And you've worked so hard to close down the gap. Here's the flat game I thought we'd see a lot of. Indecision at the back of the court for Axelsen, costing him dear.
10-8.
Oh gosh, it was going to land way in.
Service fault called.
Service fault
Too
called
high.
on
Service
Antonsen.
over.
Too high.
10.
All of the shuttle must be struck below 1.15 metre mark. Just wide. And it's a 2-point advantage for Anders Antonsen at the mid-game interval of this opening game.
Han slår ikke nogen ned, jo.
Antonsen's older brother, Kasper, was a very good men's doubles player.
11-9. Play.
Missed it.
12.
And that to me,
9.
missing the last two shots, one just before the mid-game interval, and the first rally since the mid-game interval. That is a definite sign of nerves to me from Axelsen. Missed it. I don't think I've seen this man, Antonsen, hit a full power smash yet. Oh, that's a great body smash. Wow.
12.
Antonsen wasn't expecting that at all. Well, he got back to level at 8-all, and then he made a service error by flicking out. He's back level at 12-all. Axelsen, another flick serve. And this time, forces an error from his opponent.
13-12.
First time in this opening game that the reigning and two-time Olympic champion, Axelsen, has been in the lead. Even that wasn't a full power smash from Antonsen. Nice block. It's got to be the longest rally of the match so far. Missed it.
Service over.
And again, I thought Axelsen was breathing heavily after that rally. Didn't miss by much, but a miss is a miss. Quite clearly the longest rally, 65 shots.
Service over. 14-13.
Stayed Antonsen's side, that drop shot. Oh, that's super. Hardly any backswing of the racket from Axelsen.
13.
Take a look at this. Racket arm outstretched, and then sort of just punches through with the racket head. And another superb shot.
16-13.
All about angle and precision.
Others, textbook. Thank you.
Seven of the 9 points since the mid-game interval are to Axelsen.
Service over. 14-16.
Nice block. That's a lovely angle. Clever. Super! What a rally!
17-14.
Well, the desperation dive from Antonsen, here it comes. Look at that. And Axelsen just calmly playing the shuttle into the open space. But look at the commitment. Wonderful.
Others, textbook. Thank you. Thank you. Seventeen, 14.
So 17-14. Short. Yeah.
Service over.
Good tight spinning net shot. Force the
15,
short reply.
17. Get ready.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Umpire asking the players to get ready. They do seem to have taken an age. Oh, service fault called again on Antonsen.
Service over.
Second time he's been called a fault for too high.
18, 15.
Three-point advantage and 3 points away from the opening game. Axelsen.
Service over. 16, 19.
Nice. That's long of the back line.
Service over. 19,
And it's interesting, Antonsen
16.
very rarely, when he's blocking, that tight to the net. And the reason he doesn't want to hit too tight to the net and he's pushing back towards the front service line is because he's afraid of Axelsen's tight spinning net shot. And obviously nearer the net you are, the easier it is to play a tight spinning net shot. Same principle as putting in golf. Nearer the hole you are, the easier it is to sink the putt. Same when playing a net shot in badminton. Another one goes long of the back line. And it's game point opportunities for the number 2 seed, Viktor Axelsen. Well, there's a challenge here from Antonsen, because that one was called long, and if he's wrong about this, and he seems to be packing up his kit bag, so I don't think he holds out much hope, it is game over, an opening game to Axelsen. But let's wait for the instant review. Here we go. Clearly long. Opening game, 21-16, having come from a 1-6 deficit in the opening game, the two-time Olympic champion. That takes the first game in 24 minutes, 21-16. So the players back on court. Viktor Axelsen, who's now nearest to us as we're looking down on the court, taking the opening game. 21-16 in 24 minutes against his fellow countryman, Antonsen. I thought maybe Antonsen was a little passive in that opening game. I pointed out that really didn't hit any hard smashes. I think by the end of the opening game he'd maybe hit 2, but even then I don't think they were full power.
Service over. 1-all. Service over. 2-1.
Well, I think Axelsen thought about challenging that and realised it was so early on in the game. Better to keep the challenges for later on. Only 2 challenges per game. Now you have to use your challenges wisely. Oh, why didn't he kill that? Nice block. Oh, that's superb. Absolutely superb. He was off balance earlier on in this rally. There. And then the very next shot, he plays the millimetre perfect half smash straight down the line.
Thank you.
Pushed it long off the back line.
3-2.
Well, Axelsen's had his injury problems earlier in the year. This is only his 12th tournament of 2024, whereas it's a 17th tournament for Antonsen. Nice. Quick follow-up from Antonsen. Lovely block. Why didn't he kill that? Oh, that's landed in. That's a misjudgment from Antonsen.
4-2.
Neither of them in that last rally fully committed going forward. Just inside the sideline. 51 shots, the longest rally of this second game. Had a rally at 65 shots in the opening game.
Service over.
accurate.
3-4.
If I had to describe this match so far, I think I'd use the word cagey. Neither player wanting to fully commit going forward.
Viktor Axelsen challenges called out.
So our first challenge of this second game from Axelsen. Risky to challenge on the far back line. And that's why it's risky.
Challenge not successful. One challenge remaining. 4-4. Play.
Good flick serve.
5-4.
Now the shuttle can have been damaged with one flick serve is beyond me. Another challenge from Axelsen. He's wrong on this. He's got no challenges left. And we're only in the very early stages of this second game. Axelsen looking up to the giant screen. I think they're shown on the screens either end of the arena. Yeah, that's a very, very good challenge.
Correction out. Service over. 5-0. Play.
Superb.
6-5.
Well, having said that both players were being a little cagey in their style, I have to say Axelsen has been the more adventurous of the two.
Service over. 6-0.
Beautiful block. Didn't follow up on it, Antonsen. And he ends up losing the rally.
Service over. 7-6.
I think Antonsen has got to start taking some chances. I think he's playing a little too safe.
Antonsen. Thank you. Seven, 6.
Oh, amazing.
Service over.
Well, you had to be awfully careful he didn't take it that before it crossed the net.
7-0.
It'd be better to see from the net cam how close he was. It's an amazing defensive cross-court net shot. 7-all. Oh, that was going wide. He knew he'd broken the strings of his racket. Thought about running off court to try and get a new one. I've seen him do that before. He realised the lift was too short.
Victor. Thank you.
That was a short lift, and again Antonsen just hitting a not even a half smash. I would have called that a fast drop. Nice, very nice. Well, this is a run of 4 straight points from Antonsen. Well, he was ready to pounce. And in the sheer threat of Axelsen coming forward, I think forced Antonsen into error. Amazing defence. So it is Anders Antonsen who has the advantage at the mid-game interval of this second game. And it's a 3-point advantage. Had a 2-point advantage in the second game and couldn't convert. This far from decided, this second game.
Men, altså klar på det.
Jo, men det er mere, når de prøver, om det ikke er federe at stå lidt længere. Men det er også tæt på, at det lykkes.
Ja.
So 11-8 the advantage to Anders Antonsen as play resumes in this second game. Oh, there was a smash.
12-8.
Six of the last 7 points to Antonsen. About 7 of the last 8 points. 6-7 down he was. Missed it. Oh, no, he hasn't.
14,
Caught the line.
8.
Amazing run of points. 8 of 9. Brilliant. There. He has started to take more initiative, Antonsen. And that is exactly what he needed to do. Nine of the last 10 points. Yeah, this is extraordinary. 10 of 11 points to Antonsen.
8.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind that the drift is playing faster going towards the far end of the court. It's very difficult for the player on the near side to play to the back of the court and control it. That one's missed. And finally, that run comes to an end.
9-16.
That's the flat exchanges that I was talking about right at the start of the match, that I thought Antonsen would try and employ as much as possible. Two slow drops in men's singles. Another challenge here from Viktor Axelsen. And I suspect very shortly he's going to have no challenges left. Indeed, he has no challenges left in this second game.
No challenges remaining. 18-9. Thank you. Play.
So 2 points away from this second game and forcing a decider. Antonsen. Yeah.
20.
Axelsen not interested in this second game now.
9.
One game all. 21-9 the second game to Antonsen. 46 minutes into the match, and it's one game all.
planen?
Men det er det, ellers så skal vi vente til næste, altså spille det, som vi gør nu, og så efter udløbet, så bliver det...
Ja, vi bliver nødt til at komme op i tempo.
Ja.
Op i tempo. Fra start af, og jeg tror, vi bliver nødt til... Og så spille med det, vi har. Okay. Prøv at komme op.
Kræver det trods, så slår det op.
Ja, så langt. Så langt frem på banen. Så kom det. Kommer det bedste på banen, ikke?
Vi skal på det første angreb, men så når der er så tæt på at hjemme, så på det første angreb, så står der
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
Så ikke slå på det første.
ja.
So the players back on court
Final game.
for the start of the third and deciding game. Well, a very
Level.
one-sided second game in favour of Anders Antonsen, 21-9. Playing conditions proving quite difficult from this near side of the court.
One love.
Oh, what a net shot. Oh! And that's even better from Axelsen. What an extraordinary net exchange. Take a look at this. Here comes the net cord. And then Axelsen plays the perfect response. Absolutely amazing. Interesting. Antonsen is trying to play these rallies without actually playing the shuttle to the back of the court. Everything is pushes or back to the net. So afraid of hitting long. Nice play to the back. Good follow-up. Much more intense rally. Oh, that was going wide. This is a big point. Slided in. Well, it started off, there was much more intensity in that rally. Yeah, just inside the line.
Thank you.
Well, 3 World Championship medals apiece for both of these players. But it is
3,
Axelsen
1.
who's won 2 golds. Well, challenge now from Antonsen. There's probably a sort of inner belief that I hardly touched that one. How can that possibly be long of the back line? A stage when Antonsen was struggling so much with injury. That was back in 2022. He withdrew from more tournaments than he actually played. He withdrew from 10. Oh, that's a great challenge. And only played 6 tournaments that year.
Service over. 2, 3. Play.
Groin injury, foot injury. Seems to be fully fit now, though. Yeah, a bit of aggression from Antonsen. Wasn't the most powerful smash, but it had the desired effect. Indecision, and he's livid with himself, Axelsen. Yeah, I think both players are realising that they're going to have to take a little more initiative.
Service over. 5, 4.
Well, it's obviously difficult to control from both ends. Super defence. Yeah. Now that's where the half smash or the slice comes into great effect, because there's no pace on the shuttle for the defender to feed off. They have to try and generate their own pace on that defensive shot. And that was clever from Antonsen. Yeah, one of the things with Antonsen is I don't think he has the flexibility to go down into a deep lunge. He gets away with it because his anticipation and his reading of the game is so superb. But when he is caught out like that, he can't reach the shuttle because he's not flexible enough in his hamstrings.
Service over. 7-5.
Nice. Now there's the smash, and an accurate smash too.
5.
Pinpoint accuracy. The defensive shot from Axelsen simply not good enough.
5.
Way too high. Oh, that's gone wide. Yeah, he's lost his discipline, he's lost his focus, Axelsen. Brilliant. And if you're an Antonsen fan, you'll be absolutely delighted. And if you're an Axelsen fan, you'll be really worried right now. 6-point advantage to Anders Antonsen at the change of ends of this deciding game. Now Axelsen has the more difficult end from which to play. So one of the question marks in my mind is what does Axelsen have left physically? That head cold affecting the breathing, and at the elite level of sport that can make a huge difference. A rally with some pace in it. Axelsen forcing the pace by moving quickly, hitting quicker shots, taking the shuttle early.
Come
My goodness me. The perfect net shot. And all of a sudden it's believable again. Only 4 points in it. It's amazing what a couple of points can do. Oh, that's wild, my goodness. What on earth was he thinking there?
12-7.
I like that in a player. Previous rally, he was so wild with around the head, cross-court angled shot. And the very next rally, he plays a winner with that same shot. In other words, not afraid of himself, not doubting himself and saying, I can make it, I will make it. That shows good character. Antonsen pressurising the low serve, and he pretty much knows that it has to be a low serve because a flick playing with the drift is likely to go long of the back line. Oh, that's a wonderful block from Antonsen at full stretch. Amazing shot. Well, remember, Antonsen was in the final, and in fact won the last tournament that he played, because he didn't play last week in Kumamoto. The last time he played was winning the Denmark Open on home soil. Good flick serve. Short. Yeah, all started with a good flick. 7-point cushion. Biggest lead he's had in this deciding game. Oh my goodness. What on earth happened there? Lost his footing.
9-15.
Yeah, it wasn't a slip. I think he just... Yeah, I think his ankle was... He felt his ankle was about to turn. And therefore, to save himself, just took an extra step. But it was a real stumble. Well, we've certainly seen some comebacks here this week. There was one earlier today. I think Anse Young came from a 13-20 deficit in the second game. 22-20.
Get ready.
Brilliant.
12-15.
Well, that's dangerous, just to do a high left to Axelsen.
Lên nhanh. Anh just lên nhanh. Thank you.
Only 3 points in it. And Axelsen will have the belief once more. Only 2 points, the deficit now. On a run of 5 straight points. Look at that elevation. I wonder what height that shuttle's coming down from. 6'4", plus a jump, plus an extended arm, plus the racket. That's fast forward from Antonsen. Very sharp.
16, 13.
They haven't really seen either player try and really commit at the front of the court like that so far in the match. It's been a rarity. Going wide.
Survey's over. 14, 16. Thank you.
Good rally. Important rally. Axelsen is struggling physically. Look, he's at half pace. Missed it.
Survey's over. 17, 14.
Look at that. Very rarely do you see Axelsen lunge forward like that, where the torso falls forward.
Viktor. Yeah.
And I think that rally might be very important.
Under.
Longest rally of this deciding game. So this next rally, I think, is vital for Axelsen. Missed it. Oh, there's a challenge.
Antonsen challenges called out.
Well, he's made one good challenge in this deciding game, Antonsen. But this time, the line judge was correct. So only one challenge remaining. Two remain for Axelsen.
15, 17.
Challenges, that is.
Play.
Good defence. Overdone it.
Service over.
An hour and 12 minutes into the match.
Yes.
I think he's damaged his shoe and he wants to just change his shoe. And this is giving Axelsen. Yeah, look, the sole's just come loose there. This is giving Axelsen a much-needed rest. So a 3-point advantage and 3 points away from winning this third and deciding game. Anders Antonsen.
Play.
Points needed.
19-15.
And 2 points away from a 6th final of the year for Anders Antonsen. I think Axelsen has just run out of steam. I think that head cold has affected him more than he realises. It's gone wide.
Service over. 16-19. On court. Anders, ready.
Totally mistimed by Axelsen. And it's 4 match point opportunities for Anders Antonsen to book his place in tomorrow's final. Axelsen's at half pace here.
Fault.
Fault called on Antonsen. Let's have another look. Oh yes, that's a good spot by the umpire.
Thank you.
Still match point for Antonsen. Short. Oh no, it was behind him. It's going wide. 2 match points have come and gone. And another 2 remain for the number 3 seed, Anders Antonsen.
Anders.
Missed it. Would you believe it? 3 match points have come and gone.
19,
Just one more remains. Antonsen was wanting to go off and towel down. The umpire says no.
Ready?
19-20. Good umpiring too. Believe it. Fabulous control from Axelsen, and that's clearly in. And it's 20 all. The 4 match points for Antonsen have come and gone. 20 all, and extra points required until there's a clear 2-point winning margin.
Thank you. They're ready.
Missed it. Oh, there's a challenge. It's called good, but there's a challenge from Axelsen. Well, Axelsen handing the shuttle back, he's not that confident. Certainly at 20 all, it's worth a challenge, especially when you've got both challenges left. Caught the line by a whisker. And now it's a 5th match point opportunity for Anders Antonsen.
41-20. Play.
What a call by the line judge. Unbelievable. And this time, Antonsen converts. (22-20) in the deciding game, winning on his 5th match point opportunity. An hour and 21 minutes.
16-21.
And Anders Antonsen through to his 6th final of the year. It's a 5th final in his career at Super 750 level. But my goodness me, Antonsen did just enough. And how brave of Axelsen at 16-20 down in that deciding game. He looked down and out physically, but he kept fighting. And he pushed his opponent the full distance. So it is Anders Antonsen who will play against Jonathan Christie in the final tomorrow. And this is how he did it, coming from a game deficit, 16-21, 21-9, 22-20 in the deciding game in a match lasting an hour and 21 minutes. Coming up next is women's doubles, and it's the Olympic bronze against the Olympic silver medalists, defending champions Matsuyama and Shida against Lu Shangshu and Tan Ning. Welcome back to the Shenzhen Arena for semi-finals Saturday here at the Li-NING China Masters. This